Alright, and here we are back again with good old Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. And so, like I said before, we've always had this crazy issue with the game where it's like, we come up here, everything is fine, okay, Toxic Tower, we beat it. What you have to do is make sure after you do that, go back and save. Because the instant you go to the next area, it loads the next area, but you can't save, you can't do anything.
There's nowhere to save, you have to keep progressing through till you get to a spot where you can save.
Yes, you cannot go back. The only way you can travel back and forth is Funky's Flights. And the biggest issue is every time we shut the game off, you lose all your coins.
Yeah.
You need coins to save, and you need coins for Funky's Flights.
Yeah.
So what I did is I came back into Toxic Tower, grabbed some coins, beat this, came down here, saved at Grandma's house or whatever at the college, Kong College, and now we're good to go, and I think we should be on to the final area.
Okay. Donkey!
Why is he pull? So Donkey Kong was all tied up, and then Diddy pulls out the boombox. Instead of rescuing Donkey Kong, he pulls out a boombox and starts dancing. So now we're gonna go into the Flying Croc.
What a crock.
Because yeah, if I wanted to save right here, even if there was a Kong College, I can't. I have no more coins. So there we are, Screech's Sprint. Look at this.
Oh, man.
Up, down, left, and right, nothing. I cannot do anything, so I have to beat this.
Wow. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Sky?
Not that one. I meant the one with David Hasselhoff. S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So here's Sonic. Well, good, at least he fell down there.
Sonic.
I'm hoping that the music isn't too loud. But like I said before, I noticed where it's like...
It's either I can't hear the game or the music's too loud. It's like, there's really no happy medium.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's like, sometimes before, it's like, to us, I'm like, well, you know, the music's a little bit too loud, so I'll turn it down. And then I turn it down, and also when I actually listen to the gameplay again, it's like, I can't hear any of the music from the game.
This music sounds familiar. I mean, I know I played this game before, but I mean...
Holy cow.
Cheapers. How? How?
And go.
That's how. Just that.
Alright, so here I guess I'll just... This is what I don't like.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, just take a guess. I guess drop down. But sometimes we've done that. Sometimes we've done that where there are bananas. It's like, well, you see the bananas, you know it's safe.
Yeah.
But we've dropped down before, and
there's spikes or something.
Hurry up and throw me. What I like is that he will throw you, and then you can jump on him. I just get worried that they throw you into, like, spikes.
Spike.
We talked about it before. It's like, oh, there's Sonic.
Like, what is that supposed to be? I forgot. We had the manual, didn't we?
And that's the problem. We don't actually own the manual.
Oh, I looked it up then, I guess.
And I know that's the other thing, too, with this game. I've had questions about. I'm like, oh, what's this coin for? What's that coin for? How do you grab this? How do you grab that? What does this coin do? What does that coin do? And it's like, it's all mentioned in the manual. What are you doing? I told her to spin.
She didn't spin. That's something about, like, old controllers is, like, for some reason, they're just so not sensitive. Maybe it's just the analog nature of them that there's just so much slop in the buttons. Gotten hooked on Fortnite. I started playing that for the first time. Like, now, like, Fortnite's old news. But that's just how I do things.
I have not played Fortnite for a long time.
Yeah. It's like, what, it's 10 years old now or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, because I got into Fortnite back in... I don't know how they do it anymore.
Too early.
But I got into Fortnite back when it was like maybe Chapter 1. Yeah, it was
Chapter 4, Season 2 right now or something. I don't know.
Alright, so I got into it on Season 1, Chapter 4.
Yeah.
And that was when stuff like Moisty Meyer and the prison and the hotel and all that stuff was there. What's funny is people might be like, oh yeah, that's all there, but it's something completely different.
I don't know.
But I remember playing Season 4, and then Season 5 came and it turned into, everything turned into like a desert, which I thought was awesome. And then, I don't remember, I think things... I kind of got out of it a little bit. Like, I still played a little bit, but then, like, a mall opened up, and there was, like, crazy stuff like that.
Huh. I don't know. Because, like, right now, it's just, like, it's destroyed. Did you always have to run from the storm as it...
Yeah, there was always a storm.
That was always there. Okay.
But all I know is eventually they made Chapter 2... And it's like, then they started bringing in, like, the goop land. Like, I know there's stuff, like, to heal yourself.
Yeah.
The slurp juice.
Slurp juice is still there.
But it's like they actually had a place where there was slurp juice in the water. And it's like, I kind of got out of that. So I'm not familiar with anything after that.
Yeah, that's different, too. Yeah, they've really changed
Holy
things.
cow, what is this?
Huh. What? Oh, it's chasing you. You gotta run.
Oh, it's a race.
Well, that stinks. Because if you lose this, do you have to go all the way back to the beginning? Don't.
Holy cow.
A race through a maze.
So I have to race, not touch any of the bad guys.
Or the spikes.
But this idiot, the guy I'm racing against, will be able to touch the bad guys. Yeah, look at that. What did I tell you?
Right through him. Cheater. So it is a race. He's not just coming to get you. What a cheat. That's what it's like. Okay, so they put a race in here. Now I have to race, but they're able to go through obstacles. Yeah, but I can't. Beautiful. Left. There's an O over there. I can have it. Yeah, I already missed the K, I think. Anyway. Left. Oh. Oh. And that's the problem, too. It's like, well, just take your time and let them get ahead a little bit, and you can always catch up. It's like, yeah. No, because what's going to happen if I sit there and take my time with it, he'll just beat me. That's the problem. That's the thing I found in Fortnite, too, though, is like the main reason I lose is because I panic and start hitting all the wrong buttons and everything. Yeah, you got the K the first time. Oh. It's like, okay, take your time. Just take your time with it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what happens if you get through it and you lost? Maybe he's like stuck somewhere and you can just take your time with it. I don't know. I saw a barrel there too. I don't know. It shoots you across, but I don't know. It's probably into spikes. It probably does shoot you across and you can... Why is everything on this planet prickly? What place on Earth? Oh no. See, I thought, well, maybe I can, go through it. I'll hit one so I can just go through it. I'll try that. We'll see. Then I don't have to shoot two of them. Yeah. You have to be so specific. Pixel perfect. Oh. Good. Oh, man. You have the Terminator after you. Whoa. And that's the thing, too, like, stages like this, it's like, okay, now it's time to memorize. Yeah. Shoot them both. And that's the thing, too, with this parrot. He's always moving. Yeah. Like, he won't stop or anything. Like, On Guard the fish, he could at least, like, float in the middle of the water. But this parrot is, like, super jittery. Yeah. Like, I'm trying not to go and touch the sides of things, so as I'm, like, going up... Yeah, he flies left and right. His momentum is crazy, and gravity is crazy with this thing. It's so hard to control. He's all over the place, like me trying to think about what to say on the American Gaming Geeks. Just all over the place. And the problem is that creature already, the other bird, knows exactly where to go. It's like it knows, okay, go down. Like, I can't see what's coming up, but it's just like... Yeah, it's just pre-recorded. Well, how many times did you do it then? 7? 20 million. It's like... Really? She didn't even touch it. What the heck was that?
Okay, so I can see what the game is doing now.
What?
It's doing the crap that, like, we haven't been playing it long enough for it to do it, but it's just doing it.
Oh, once the game console gets hot, it starts messing with you.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're warmed up now. We're really gonna dish it out. It's like there's like random variables in there, like randomizers in there, and I think they're like analog. That's my biggest guess. Is like if the randomizers are analog, that means the gameplay is gonna change the longer you play the game. But we always have that problem. It's like you're just making stuff up, Chris. It's like, no, we always have that problem. The longer we play the game, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
And it's not us getting burnt out. Literally, it's doing different things. Like, it never did that before. It never did that before. Why is it doing 7 times now instead of 5? I like the configuration on the Super Nintendo console. Controller. I like how it says A and B, and then you go up, and it's X and Y.
Yeah.
Modern controllers, they just have 4 things, just like the PlayStation. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you wonder, like, why is this X, Y, A, B? Why does it go X, Y, A, B? Why would they choose X, Y, and A, B?
B and, well, that's the thing, too, is it's B and A. B
Yeah.
is always the first, and that all started with the NES.
Really?
B and then A. And then when they made Super Nintendo, they added X and Y to it.
Yeah, and that makes so much more sense than just picking up a controller, not knowing anything about the history of it all. And it's like you just have these instead of like triangle, square, X, and Y, it's called, I mean, triangle, square, X, and circle, you have X, Y, A, B. And it's like such random, it sounds random if you don't understand where it came from. But it's like even in Sega Genesis, you had the A, B, C, and then the later games came out with 3 more buttons, X, Y, and Z. Why is it X and Y, though? Why not Y and Z? So there's still some arbitrary decisions.
Yeah, I don't remember why they did B and A. I thought there was an explanation. You can find it online, but they did it for a reason.
Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, they could have mapped the buttons to whatever they wanted.
They could have called it an A and B. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Did they actually have a logic, or is it just how it evolved? Because some things evolve a certain way, and then...
The only thing I could think of is maybe they read books backwards in Japan. I mean, they read right to left.
It is Japanese console, that's true. I don't know if it's right to left. They read up, top, up, down. I don't know.
Is this Chinese or something counting backwards? Not backwards, downwards.
What is that from?
Egg Chen, bus driver. Bus driver, what kind of bus and where? Oh. Tour bus. Bus for tourists. San Francisco, Chinatown.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Now, before we get to the meat of this thing, do you at the present time have any knowledge of the whereabouts of a Mr. Jack Burton or is
If we don't stop him, he's just gonna keep going. He's just gonna keep going.
Mr. Shen, please.
Actually, he's gonna start charging for this.
You could be in a great deal of trouble. Half a city block explodes in a ball of green flame. A green flame, and all the heck is breaking loose.
There's only a little bit of time before this becomes a subscription service.
And there are people who say you're involved.
Janitor Jake's story time. Your subscription has expired. Please renew.
Well, that's the thing, is sometimes you and I have like been telling stories in the middle of playing games and I've beaten games. See, I lost.
Yeah. Sometimes when your mind is distracted, you can actually do things.
So I made it to the end.
Until you focused on the game, and then all of a sudden you lost.
So maybe I should just quote the entire movie of Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Let's see if that works. I'm using a
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Not done. Not done yet.
No, you are.
Green, red, banana. But you have to be the parrot, so you blow up at the top and then you fall down so you have enough momentum.
Yeah.
I only have 1 coin. Holy cow, they're actually allowing me to save the game with 1 coin.
Cool.
Alright, so... K-Rool Duel? I wonder if this is... See, I'm hoping this is the final boss fight. I was thinking it might be doing this and keep kicking me down the ship.
Maybe.
Farther and farther. But it says K-Rool Duel.
Yeah.